antennas. The tourists, the white folks, the kind of people who are too scared to go uptown get off the train, leaving me behind. Once the train takes off from 59th Street, there's no stopping it. Next stop is Harlem, and then Spanish Harlem, and then finally Washington Heights. When I first moved downtown and people where I work asked me where I was from, I used to say the Upper West Side, vaguely. "Oh, I really love it up there," they said, no doubt picturing Central Park and hordes of yuppified New Yorkers rollerblading on a Saturday afternoon. Or restaurants with outdoor seating that serve Italian gelato and crepes. I said it for so long that even I forgot that to most people, Washington Heights is not even considered Manhattan. It's more like the Bronx. And because I knew that people associated what they saw on the news with the place I grew up in, a war zone filled with cop killers, killer cops, crack dealers, gang members, and lazy welfare mothers, I convinced myself that embroidering the truth about my living on the upper West Side was my way of keeping nasty stereotypes of Washington Heights out of people's minds. But then I said it in front of my roommate, Caramel. She's a Chicana from Texas running away from the heat. When I told her I was from the Upper West Side, she cringed and looked at me pityingly. "How can you stand it up there?" she asked, horrified. "It's like Gringolandia." I wasn't sure what she meant by that exactly. I just knew it was bad. It felt worse than being called a blanquita back home. A sellout. A wannabe white girl. So to calm her down, I told her the truth. I'm from Washington Heights. In a loud Texan accent, she boomed, "Then say it like it is, mujer." Washington Heights. As soon as I arrived at 164th Street, I'm attacked. I trip on the uneven sidewalk. The air conditioner spit at me. The smell of onion and cilantro sting my eyes. I start to sneeze. The humidity is thick. Sweat beads drip on the small of my back. Hydrants erupt, splashing cold water over the pavement. I know I should turn back while I still can, before anyone in my family sees me. But when pot-bellied, sockless men and pubescent homeboys call me mommy, as if I'll give them the time of day if they stare at me long enough, I know I must keep moving forward. The last thing I want is to look lost or confused about where I'm going. There are more cops on the streets than fire hydrants. Merengue blares out of car speakers. The Dominican flag drapes in place of curtains on apartment windows. Sneakers hang from lampposts. Presidente bottles, pizza boxes, and old issues of El Diario burst out of the trash cans on the corner. A side of pernil grills by a building's basement. The way I'm figuring it, my time in Washington Heights is like a prison sentence. Once I do the time, I won't have the guilt trip anymore about moving out. I'm 20 years old. 20 years old is old enough to live away from home. Apparently not old enough for my Aunt Gorda, who's almost 40 and still lives with my grandmother, and Victor, who is about to hit 30 and won't leave my grandmother's pampering ways unless someone marries him and takes her place. But anyways, I promised Gorda I'll give my mother 2, maybe 3 months. If my mother can't get her shit together in that time, then that's it. I've already sacrificed a once-in-a-lifetime apprenticeship with a professor in Spain this summer. Finally, I was offered the opportunity to travel far away to Europe, where I could taste grilled champiñones and tortillas españolas, leisurely sit at a cafe during siesta, and drink strong espresso in front of an ancient church. Me and Caramel had it all planned. We were supposed to meet up in Barcelona, where her gypsy Tia lives, and then escape on a train.